The algebraic process for subtraction is similar to that of addition, except for we call it a partial difference instead of partial sum. We can decompose the same way, 70 plus 6, and we're subtracting 20 plus 3. So we're subtracting all the 20 and the 3. So starting left to right in our tens column, 70 minus 20 is 50, and 6 minus 3 is 3. Notice the 50 and the 3 work together and make 53. They're not a negative number, so we add them just like we learned how to add integers. Working with the partial differences, starting in the tens column, 70 minus 20 is 50. 6 minus 3 is 3. So you can see the two results match up, 53. Now let's try one that's just a little bit different, where we might have to do what you know as carry and borrow. So I have my 17 and my 84. Notice I'm subtracting the 17. So I'm going to subtract 80 minus 10 gives me 70. Now here comes the problem. Now notice I'm subtracting each of these. So 4 minus 7. If you think about our integers, that would be 4 piles, 7 wholes, leaves me 3 wholes. So notice the negative on the 3. 70 and negative 3 will be 67. Doing the partial differences, starting in our tens column. Again, I have 4 piles, 7 wholes. 7 wholes leaves me with 3 wholes, and 70 take away 3 is 67. So again, you'll see that the two results match up. Let's try a 3-digit number. Decomposition, I look at this as it's 3 placeholders, and we do this because of what we do in algebra. And again, we're subtracting each placeholder. 400 take away 200 is 200. 50 take away 30, I'm left with 20. 3 take away 9, I'm left with negative 7. If I have 3 piles, now I have 9 wholes. All cancel out to my 0 state, and I have 7 wholes. So going further here, I would have 220 and a negative 7. So if I had 220 piles and 7 wholes, I would end up with 213 piles. Algebraically, partial differences, 400 minus 200 is 200. 50 minus 30 is 20. Notice those are positive numbers. So I'm sitting right now with 220, 2 piles, 9 wholes, leaves me with 7 wholes. And if I had 220 and I take away 7, I'm left with 213. Let's try it where I would have to do this borrow and carry method twice. Decomposition, 600 plus 40 plus 5, 300 plus 70 plus 8. Subtracting each placeholder, 600 minus 300 is 300. 40 minus 70. So what I need to think of this as 40 piles, 70 wholes. If I was to draw those, that would be a lot. I can see all my piles and holes canceling out, leaving me with 30 wholes. Same idea goes with the 5 and the 8. 5 piles, 8 wholes. If I was to draw them, 5 piles, 8 wholes, 0 state, left with 3 wholes. 3 wholes. So now I just take it and I go 300, take away 30 is 270, take 3 off of that is 267. Using the partial differences and not the expansion, 600 minus 300 is 300. 40 minus 70 leaves me 30 wholes. 30 wholes. 5 minus 8, 5 piles. 8 wholes leaves me with 3 wholes. 300 take off 30 is 270. 270 take off 3 is 267. So this idea of algebraic thinking can be done with the use of integer operations and subtraction.